So hello, hi, welcome again. And in this lecture, I am going to discuss you about important decision of Supreme Court. Okay, important decision of Supreme Court. And the fact is, this is the GS video, and it is in the series, the GS video in the series, and I am going through polity section. So this video lecture which I am going to tell you is all about important decision of Supreme Court. So let's begin it. Sahakari Prasad versus Union of India is 1952 power of constitution amendment which involves fundamental right as well as lies in the article 368. Okay, this is the Sahakari Prasad versus Union of India 1952 important decision of Supreme Court we are talking about. The second one is Golak Nath versus State of Punjab 1967. Golak Nath versus State of Punjab 1967. Parliament has no right to reduce or abolish fundamental right. Supreme Court is not bound by its own previous decision. Article 368 only in versus procedure, not an area. So these are the decisions which are coming from the Supreme Court. So this is Golak Nath versus State of Punjab. Then the third one is Keshav Bharati versus State of Kerala. That is 1973. Keshav Bharati and State of Kerala 1973. So Keshav Bharati versus State of Kerala is Parliament has right to amend any part of the constitution including fundamental right provided it keeps the basic structure intact. The Parliament has right to amend any part of the constitution including fundamental right provided that it keeps the basic intact. So you know here the fundamental right can be amended, and this is gone in 1973 in the case Keshav Bharati versus State of Kerala. Now the next one is A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras 1950. A.K. Gopalan and State of Madras 1950. Here the freedom provided in Article 21 and Article 19 are of different nature. Okay, A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras in 1950. Here the freedom provided in Article 21 and Article 19 are of different nature. Now the next one is Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India. Maneka Gandhi and versus Union of India. It is 1978. Public welfare has an extensive definition, hence quite unclear. Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India in 1978 is public welfare has an extensive definition, hence quite unclear. Personal liberty provided in Article 21 should have natural meaning. Personal liberty provided in Article 21 should have natural meaning. This is under the case Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India 1978. The principle of natural justice should also be implied. Natural justice. Principle of natural justice should also be implied. Very important. Natural justice. Is talking about natural justice. Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India 1978. This is talking about natural justice. Now the next one is Minerva Mill versus Union of India 1980. Minerva Mill and Union of India 1980. Fundamental rights were given importance over the direction of principle of state policy, keeping the importance of Article 39B and 39C over Article 14 and 19. So it is Minerva Mill versus Union of India 1980. Fundamental rights are given importance over the directive principle of state policy. Fundamental rights are given importance over directive principle of state policy. Okay. So keeping importance of Article 39B and 39C over Article 14 and 19. Keeping importance of Article 39B and 39C over Article 14 and 19. So next, now these are the important decision of Supreme Court. So we have talked about Sahakari Prasad versus Union of India 1952, Golak Nath versus State of Punjab 1967, Keshav Bharati versus State of Kerala 1973, A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras 1950, then Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India 1978, and Minerva Mill versus Union of India 1980. Cool? Yeah. Now moving to the next part of the section, we are the important dates, and this is the last part of the section. I have made two parts in this lecture: the important decision of Supreme Court and important dates. So let's begin. Election of Constitution Assembly in 1946. Remember, first meeting of Constitution Assembly 9 December 1946. First meeting of Constitution Assembly 9 December 1946. Objective resolution introduced by Jawaharlal Nehru is 13 December 1946. Constitution adopted by Constitution Assembly is 26 November 1949. Constitution adopted by Constitution Assembly is 26 November 1949. Okay. Constitution came into force is 26 January 1950. Cool. India got liberated 15 August 1947. Adoption of national flag is 22nd July 1947. 22nd July 1947 is adoption of national flag. 22nd July 1947. National emblem adopted is 22nd January 26th January 1950. National emblem adopted is 26th January 1950. National anthem is Jana Gana Mana 24 January 1950. First general election in 1952, 1951 and 52. Formation of first finance commission in 1951. Administrative reform commission is 1966-69. Election of first president by interim parliament is 24 January 1950. Election of first president by interim parliament 24 January 1950. Election of president under constitutional procedure is May 1952. President under constitutional procedure is May 1952. Constitution of first planning commission 15 March 1950. Constitution of first planning commission is 15 March 1950. Community development program is 1952. 73rd constitutional amendment come into force is 24 April 1993. 73rd constitutional amendment come into the force in 24th April 1993. Okay, commencement of Panchayati Raj is 2nd October 1959. Nagpur, Rajasthan. Nagaur, Rajasthan. Nagaur, not Nagpur, Nagaur. Nagaur, Rajasthan. Commencement of Panchayati Raj is 2nd October 1959. Nagaur, Rajasthan. Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Dowry Provision in 1957-62. Second Lok Sabha 1957-62. Second Lok Sabha. Dowry Provision Act. Wildlife Protection Act is 1972. The Environmental Protection Act is in 1986. Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. Then Public Responsibility Act 1991. Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955. Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955. Child Labor Protection Regulation Act 1986. Child Labor Protection and Regulation Act 1986. Bonded Labor System Abolition Act 1976. Bonded Labor System Abolition Act 1976. Recognition of the Leader of Opposition and Salary or Allowances Act 1977. Recognition to the Leader of Opposition. Recognition to the Leader of Opposition and Salary and Allowance Act 1977. So this is the lecture video about important dates and important decision of Supreme Court. That's the end. And I want to revise you all what we have studied in important dates. We have studied about Sahkari versus Union of India 1952. Then we studied about Gorakhnath versus State of Punjab 1967. Then we studied about Kesavananda Bharati versus State of Kerala. Then A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras 1950. Then Menka Gandhi versus Union of India 1978. Then we study about Mirabak versus Union of India, that is 1980. And then we go into important dates. Here we go about Constitution Assembly, then Constitution Assembly meeting, then adopted son of Constitution Assembly, then Constitution Assembly come into force, then India got liberated, then Community Development Program, then 17th Constitutional Amendment which come into force, then come Panchayati Raj, then Hindu Marriage Act, Dowry Provision, Wildlife Act, Environmental Act and all this. So, okay. So that's the end of the lecture. Thank you. Hope you all guys like it. And this is a very short form of lecture video, and I am making it for UPSC and BPSC students and all the general preparatory students who are engaged in some sort of exams. So basic, we follow the book, and here someone asked why I follow the book, because book is most precise and most concrete source of application, and from where I can go through directly on what I want to tell you without any interruption of the other things. But it is more accurate and more precise and more attractive also in order to deliver the speech. That's why I prefer the book, and this book is Pratyogita Darpan. This is one of the standard book, and if I am going to revise you this book, then it is certainly that you are going to be benefited by this. Thank you all.